All right, we are on. And Morgana has just jumped on too. Awesome. So, welcome to Monday Night Team Call, guys. I hope everybody is doing well. I am just going to. Oh, I can't mute. Maybe Rory. Do you just want to make sure everyone's muted, Rory? So, what we're going to do tonight, we've got some space tonight for a bit of like Q&A and just connect in and have a chat about where everyone's at and what's currently working for people and I guess main struggle areas, so that then we can craft the next few weeks of trainings based off that. So I'll just share a little bit first, and I'm actually going to share what's working really well, and that is inspired off the back of an event on the weekend. We ran an Ice of the Light, so like an in-person event, and it's been a long time, to be honest, since I've run an in-person event, and I have been beautifully reminded why they work so fucking well. Like, it was just epic. And the amount of, like, it just made me realize we've got awesome tools and stuff to send to people, and it's like, that definitely works, but the essence of what we have here with ISA and with this team is a felt thing, and getting people in a room together is powerful. And so that, for me personally, is going to be a huge focus, setting events up and then focusing around inviting to events and building that way. It's going to be a real focus for me. Yeah, and then that's the main thing I wanted to share. And what I might do is we'll go through and we'll open it up, and I'd just love to hear from each person a little bit, like, sort of where you're at now in your business, and I guess what you're wanting to focus on, or what's a barrier for you at the moment from being where you're at or achieving what you want to achieve. What's coming up and blocking the way for you a little bit. So what I might do is, I can't unmute because I'm not a host. Can I?
You are the host, dude.
Oh, I am the host. There you go. All right. So what I'll do is I'm going to unmute. I'm going to chat to Gemma first. Are you unmuted, Gemma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
How you going, Gem?
Yeah.
How are you?
Good. I don't have like a stand and I'm on my phone, so I can tell my arm's gonna get sore.
Anterior deltoid fatigue? It's like,
Yeah.
oh.
I'm like, oh.
Yeah, how are you going with everything? Where are you at the moment?
Yeah, so. I think my biggest like downfall is just staying consistent and thinking I have like more time, or knowing I have too much time that I actually procrastinate. So that's probably my biggest thing. But I've just taken it back to basics and doing the 3 connections, the 333 every day. And like, it might not seem like a lot, but when you're actually doing it and when you do it for so long, day and then a week and then a month, like it's just incredible. So really taking things back to basics.
Nice.
Yeah, and a lot of manifesting, and I've just I'm starting to do my scripting again.
Yes.
I kind of like fell off the bandwagon with that. It got really good, but then just doing that, because I just overthink things, and I think that something has to be this huge big thing. But for me, like, saying 3 sentences over and over and over every single day actually works better for me than reading a 7-minute paragraph. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I think I just get so caught up with what everyone else is doing that I just need to focus on what works for me. And if it's, if it doesn't work for me, just stop trying to force it.
Just cut it. Yeah.
Pretty much. And something that I am going to start focusing on is creating like a team around here, around where I am. Like I've been in this for a year now. The first 9 months were pretty hectic and pretty full on, but yeah, I'm really, really, really missing like community, like belly to belly. So I'm putting myself out there so much that it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. The lone wolf no more.
Yeah, so it's just like meeting people and really like, but it's funny because I'll like say to people, oh, we should catch up, and they're like, what? And I'm like, just as friends.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that people like just don't hang out with, it's either like workmates or friends and stuff like that. So
yeah,
it's been fun. But yeah, I've been meeting some pretty cool open-minded people, which are
epic.
like, started to manifest. So I'd like to get or invite just heaps of people on these calls and start doing launch parties now that we've got our house set up and stuff.
Yes.
So, yeah, community pretty much.
Yeah. In-person events.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to be focusing on over the next couple of months, and then really, really into the new year.
Nice. I love it. And and just the two things, simplifying the action, the 3-3-3. So for new people, that's 3 new connections, 3 follow-ups, and pour love into 3 people. And the tricky thing about that, and I can relate to what you say, because you're like, oh, it doesn't sound like much. Like, am I doing enough for my business? But if you do that every day, it builds, and then your funnel gets full, and so you've got to end up with a lot of people to follow up with. So that consistency with that is key, and then combining that with the in-person events, I think, is a good plan. And are you heading to David Wood?
Yes.
Me and Callum need to book our Airbnb.
Yeah.
Epic. Cool. Thanks, Jem.
Okay.
What's David Wood?
David Wood is an event in Brisbane. So he runs an event called University in Action, and it's in Brisbane and Auckland, coming up in November, 9th, 10th, 11th. And he's pretty much the reason that I'm here, to be honest. Like, going to his event 4.5 years ago, Rory's the same. He pretty much, it's like kind of what we experienced on the weekend, Lauren, but like times a bazillion, in terms of the skills you learn, the community you meet, the energy you feel, that like everything. He's just an extremely incredible facilitator, but you come away with skills. So you're like, wicked, I feel empowered to be able to do this. So yeah, that's over in Brisbane on the 9th, 10th and 11th of November. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. So next I'm going to bring on the big dog, the cacao brewer himself, Cow Dog. I think I've unmuted you. There we go.
You got me.
Hey, man.
Oh, hey, Tal.
Feels like so long since I've
actually does.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in this house by myself.
Yeah, crazy. How are you, man?
Good. I'm nice and stable at the moment.
Nice.
Which is nice. Checking in from me. Very much in Gemma's boat. Just maintaining that consistency has been my biggest hurdle, and it's just kind of a lack of either overcomplicating or trying to achieve too much. I was trying to do like 5-5-5. And then I could string that together for a couple of days, and then I'd miss one day, and then make myself super guilty, and then drop the ball altogether. What I've also noticed is, because my life in other areas isn't quite sorted, it is affecting what's going on with ISA. So I'm really empowered now to to put equal energy into those, so that I'm kind of all facets of my life are being looked after. And I know as a byproduct of me feeling stable, with the source of income and stuff, that it will naturally flow into ISA and things will happen more there. And then I just I put a lot of energy, and this whole into Instagram. And I've had a lot of conversations with a lot of people in the US, like phone calls, and it's just not been effective. So I wouldn't say it's burnt me out, but it's been taxing, constantly pouring energy into something that's really doing nothing. So I'm going to shift my focus now away from that, get more in the local community. If I am using Instagram, it'll be for Aussies and people who are just kind of on the same vibe, same time, make things a lot easier. And then off the back of what you said, just the weekend, man, I was just like, I'm happy to do events every day and build a business that way. Yeah, because I feel like if you kind of look at how, yourself back when Be Well was starting and PK and stuff, it was like event, community, and then it exploded. Then you went international and here, there, and everywhere. So kind of going to shift my focus more to that and just keep it simple with my 323.
Yeah, love it. Similar theme happening here as with Gemma. There's a pattern forming. Yeah, I love it, man. And I think it's like that consistency and then that coming back to community, because a lot of that's what drew most of us here in the first place. So it's like, let's bring the focus back there.
Yep.
So a challenge for everybody is when's your next local event? It's like, find out when it is in where you are, because there's probably something already happening. But if there's not, it's like, start one. Start one. Run a launch party, run an info session, run a meetup, run a catch up. Like, just start to build a community. Because, yeah, I've definitely been reminded that that's why things have felt hard in the last maybe year or so, is because the focus got taken off that. So bringing it back to that. So thanks for that, Cow Dog. And then I'm going to chat to Mon. I'm going to unmute you now. Hey, Mon.
Hey, Tal.
How are ya?
Hey, thanks. Well, good. This is so long ago that I've been here. Sorry for that.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
I hope the internet is good because it. Can you hear me, Tully?
It's cutting in and out a little bit, so see how you go. But maybe just share how you're going at the moment and anything that's coming up for you in your business in terms of things that are working well or things that are a bit of a struggle that need a bit of a breakthrough.
Well, I think like Gem and
maybe try turning off your video, Mon, and then it might make the audio run smoother. See how you go with that.
Okay, is this better?
I think so.
All right, cool. So yeah, the last couple of weeks I've been out of Oceanics a bit, and then actually in Netherlands for a holiday, and after that I had a bit hard to then go back to your life here, and I just I've been speaking to Ria a lot, and she's helping me with a lot of things, and actually at the moment it is quite steady in our team.
Nice.
But I do feel that we need to do so much more and to get more people in, and and like Callum said and like Gemma said, I think I'm a bit in that same boat of that you have other things going on. So I'm building my brand at the moment, and that's going pretty good. So, and then like a couple of, even like last year, I was doing so much things, so I didn't really have a focus. And at the moment, I have two things that I really want to focus on, and that's Oceanics and that's the brand. So, and that makes it so much easier. So I can only say, if people have things in their lives now, just sort out what you think it's important, and just only focus on max 3 things, because otherwise the things won't succeed, and you will just end frustrated.
Yeah Love it. Great advice. And it's like, it's so true. It's that focus, and it's really getting clear on what's important in the ISA business as well. Like, and Callum like calls, I can't remember what book the book might be called, Eat the Frog, but it's like, whatever your most important task of the day is, do it first. So if you're sitting down to your ISA time, it's 3 first before we do anything else, and keeping that simple and that consistency going. Because that's what will bring that fresh new energy in. And I know, for example, like, nothing feels better than fresh energy. Like, me and Kat got 5 people started, I think, last week, and then a few the week before that, and then and that's inspired, like, brought me more energy than anything has in a long time. So it's like, but that comes from those consistent conversations and that focus.
Definitely. And I do want to thank a couple of people, and I know.
Oh, you've just broken up, Mon.
Race that are really inspiring at the moment in BFREE, and it's really cool to actually watch you every day. And I just want to say thanks for always be a great inspiration to, I think, to all of us. And it's good to see all your posts and what you're actually doing. So yeah, just want to thank you guys for the consistency.
No worries. I'm not sure who, because it cut out before you said who you were thanking, but it sounds like they're doing a good job, whoever they are. Who were you talking to? Because it cut out. It cut out, so we didn't hear that part.
Okay. So it's
it's cut out again.
And that's Rory. So it's
maybe type it. It doesn't want you to share this for some reason.
I know.
That's so funny. Retailer actually. Oh, okay, nice. Stupid Island is okay. Well, you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Amazing. So funny. All right. Thanks for sharing, Mon. And then we'll throw to Morgana. Do you want to share? I'll take you off. Oh, unmute your audio.
Hey.
Hey. How you going?
Very well, thanks. I've just started. I've literally just been on this stuff for about a week, and I can feel the amazing benefits of it.
Epic.
I got really excited, jumped ahead of myself, and I've been talking to about 40 people. So I've really got the ball rolling there. But the thing is, I've never done anything like this before. I've never done anything in sales before, and I've just... it's Ellie that got me into this, actually. So I'm like,
nice.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is I've been listening to what you've been saying about events, and we're going to start running events, maybe my place, who knows.
Cool. Where are you based?
I'm based in Coburg in Melbourne. So
okay.
Yeah, we're talking about it now, actually. She's going to come stay with me for a bit, and then we can probably organize something here like that. Because when you're talking to people online, even if they're your friends, like, if you come across to them as, oh my God, I have this amazing thing, they still think, like, a lot of them are like, oh no, what's she doing? And one of my friends even says, oh, look, don't do this. It's a scam, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, pyramid schemes are illegal now. So like, so I am getting a lot of ghosting from a lot of people that I've approached, but I mean, I'm pretty I got my head strong about this, because I used to be an absolute caffeine addict, and it's been 3 days without coffee, and it's just my very first week on this. So
Epic. Nice work, and good job for jumping on the team call.
Yeah, thanks.
Showing up. I love it.
Yeah.
And have you had a look at the isagenicsbusiness.com at all yet?
Yeah, I've been skimming through all the links.
Cool.
I'm still getting my head around all the products. I've just user and some nitro as well, so I'm getting my head around the products.
Nice.
Yeah, so, and I'm in this week body challenge too, so I've got some goals around that too.
Amazing. Epic. So good to have your vibes on the call. Welcome to the team.
Happy to be here, man.
Yeah, epic. All right, thanks for sharing. How good. And now, last but not least, in fact, sorry, not last, second last, but Lauren, I'll unmute you.
How cool is Zoom? Cool, thanks for that.
Zoom's so good.
Mm.
Yeah, how are you going? And where are you at in your business, and what's kind of like the next step, or are there any roadblocks, or yeah, how are you traveling?
Really awesome to be on the call and listening into this. In all honesty, I had to suppress and also give a bit of one of these to some internal chatter which came on, which was just like, nah, I don't deserve to be part of this. Blah, 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 blah. I was like, okay, yeah, let's just get into the day, shall we? So didn't do anything about that, which is good, other than sharing right now. Whoops. But yeah, just really hear the message in this call of, like simplify life. There's a lot going on, and I've fallen off the bandwagon of exercising. So I'll get back into that tomorrow. And yeah, just to put some things in balance and not have too much pressure about ISA now. It's like, okay, I'm inspired and it'll come, but I just not cramming in too much.
Yeah, marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, so I've started 2 new jobs and just falling into a routine of that, and then allowing Isogenics to flow with also running my own face painting business as well. So there's a lot on, and to just stress myself out is just going to have the products not work. So
yeah,
it's adaptogens.
Yeah, and focus on you first. Because if you're not vibing and feeling good, and you're trying to talk to a million people, it's like it's probably not going to be that effective.
That's right. So that's really what I'm aware of, is that talking to people needs to come from a good space, not a like stress head space, or I really want to be part of the community now. I'm like, it's really, really good. Just if you could do it now, that'd be great, because I don't know how much time I have next week. So just bringing it right back and just loving the products.
Epic. I love it. And that's often the message. When as soon as it's like slips into overwhelm, and even Jim Coover says this, like whenever you're feeling a bit like, or there's a road, like you're not vibing it, it's like, when's the last time you did a double cleanse, like an under, like he even the big dog comes back to, well, are you using the products properly and feeling good? Because that's step one. So it's like, it seems like you're intuitively doing that already. So nice work. Awesome. All right, I'm going to sorry. Hang on, where are you? Let me come. Go, Loz, sorry.
I was just going to say, it's the just do it. It's the getting started, the hurdle. Just give it a go.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. All right. Now we're going to hear from the author, Roz.
Hey, team. What's happening?
Not much, man.
Man, I think it's quite synchronous that, like, today I was talking about connection is medicine, because, like, the things that I keep hearing is, this is a social network, right? It's a shared economy. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's like it's a circular economy, like we're part of an enterprise that gives 50% of its profit back to the people. And, like, I'm working in all these spaces, and I still haven't found another company that does that. Let alone getting these outcomes. I see a lot of people spending so much money for lesser or no outcomes, but still, like, there's this internal connection that I find is always there. And it's the same thing I hear every, and this is just a reflection of what everyone said, is like there's this element of like internal connection that needs to happen before we like externally connect with people and attract people. And I think I just can't wait to see where we all get to a point where we do enough internal inquiry and self-discovery, that it's no longer about like getting people or anything like that. It's simply about being and like showing up in the world, like you said, as a healthy version of yourself, and then attracting people from that space and from that vibration, and the food and the programs and systems and the tools we have are just things that we can share with people. And I think, then creating real connection, like you said, the belly to belly stuff is where we can really move people and start to engage people to make behavior changes. Because like Cal said, all the virtual stuff is cool, but it's like, connecting with someone in America and trying to build trust and rapport, that's the long burn, like I wouldn't give up on that, Cal, but it's like that's the 5%. The 80% is what you did on the weekend, Tal. So I'm just resonating with a lot of that. So yeah, for me, man, the biggest challenge I think is like I've got a lot of attraction, and there's a lot of people like in my circles that I'm starting to influence, and it's kind of interesting because like this crew that I've hung out with like 2-3 months, and they're like, shit, I didn't even know you had an isogenics business. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But they all got started when I said, hey, do you want to do a detox with me? So it wasn't like, do you want to do it by yourself? It was like, do you want to do it with me? Let's be connected and be accountable, right? So that was a nice little reminder. But the biggest challenge has been maintaining a level of service and support so that they too get the outcome. And I've just found that, it's actually quite hard in a sense to help people become self-empowered. It's like the systems, the tools, I've got a virtual assistant, like we've got team meetings, we've got support pages, but people inherently, their human behaviors want to self-sabotage. So it's like being able to have those connections along the way so that they get a really cool result, and then the word of mouth naturally happens. That's probably my biggest challenge. Because, I've got Crowe and Lucy, we've got massive networks, and they're already attracting really cool people and they're getting really cool results. But none of that network would ever open up if I didn't help them in this first 30 days. So yeah, that's been my biggest challenge is really serving people once I get them started. And then, yeah, keeping to the simplicity of connection, like connecting people in a messenger call, like I did with you. And, but then also duplicating that. Like I've got that with Glennie and he's doing that with me now, but I'm finding that, it's just getting people to actually get across the line. Like I send them the IsoLife link and help Glenn set up recommended packs in the back office, but actually getting them to fill that out themselves is quite tough. So I don't know whether I need to like actually get them on a call and get them to sign up in real time. But yeah, they're probably two biggest challenges, man. Service in the first 30 days, and then that final point of actually getting to buy the products.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've had that too. Like the convenience of that sending the link thing is good, but unless somebody is 100% ready to rock and roll, like, and me and Cal have had that a few times, it can add in a few extra follow-ups and stuff. Cal, did you want to share something on that? I see.
Sorry, pre-framing?
The link, sending the link, and then have like them being like, yep, send me the link to sign up and order products, and then just not hearing back, or being a delay, or that kind of thing. Like what you've had a bit of a mixed bag. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Have you noticed a pattern or a way of remind them the link? Oh, that's a good one, Jem. Remind them the link expires in 24 hours. But yeah, do you want to just speak to that a bit, Cal?
Does it?
Yeah, there is an expiry. So I think it's 24 or 48 hours. It'll actually notify you on the IsoLife app telling you that their link's going to expire.
Cool.
Probably why they haven't signed up.
Yeah, so you can resend the link. Man, it has been a mixed bag. I find that if people don't act on it then and there, they probably just don't act on it. So the people that I have had enroll through the link were like ready. They sent the link, they hit the button, they just did it then and there. Or they've clicked on it and then you get notified being like, oh, they've started your enrollment. And you're like, sweet. And then just nothing. And you're like, what? And then they message you 4 days later, or you do. And then they say, oh, sorry, I bailed, or the price was too much, or there's generally an objection that comes up after they start making the commitment.
So maybe that's where we need the call, like to actually walk them through it, like get them to that point and then walk them through that link.
Yeah. And I think I get a time confirmation from them and then send it. Oh, good, Jem. I might unmute you so you can talk.
Yeah, Jem, share your knowledge bombs.
Is that unmuted? Yeah.
You're good.
Yeah. So I love the link because I hated enrolling people.
Yeah, me too.
But yeah, the first link I sent out, it was done. And I thought, yes, I'm onto something. And then the second link I sent out, the girl started it and then never went back. And I thought, okay, I don't want that to happen again. So I don't send the link out. Like, I'll ask them, I say, are you ready to enroll? It takes, 20 minutes maximum. When's the best time for you to
Oh, that's good.
complete the sign up? And they're like, yeah, I can do it 8 o'clock tonight. And then I set an alarm and I'll send it maybe like 15 minutes before, 10, 15 minutes before 8. And then I'll message them again and be like, are you still cool on 8? I'm going to send you the link now. And if they're like, yep, cool, ready to go, and then I'll send it. And then
Awesome.
usually they're jumping on and then doing it then and there, because people send me stuff all the time and I get back to it and then I forget and never do it. So it's like,
Yeah.
just
Those,
like, sorry?
those extra confirmations, that's like Eric Warre's like, when are you going to get time to watch it for sure? And then it's like, so if I send you like those extra touch points, so they've said yes 4 times to that link at that time, rather than just being like, I'll send it to you and you can sign up. They're like, okay, it's an extra like, that's really good.
Like, I know personally, if you're sending me something and I'm driving, I probably won't check it for like at least 8 hours.
Like, or you'll open it and then not go back to it, and because it's been opened, you forget about it.
And if it's unread, then you'll forget about it.
So
set a time that they can sit down to actually fill it out, and then don't send it until just before that.
Awesome, love it. Thanks, Jem.
Guarantee they have questions as well, so then I can say, that time works for me. I'll be on standby if you have any questions.
Cool.
So then they
I like
know that it's on my time as well.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Awesome. Thanks, Jem.
No worries.
Cool. All right. Myself. I'm back. Thanks for the shares, guys. What I've just realized is, because what we haven't done in a while, and we've just had quite a few new people start. The next event is David Wood in Brisbane, 9th, 10th, 11th. If you can get there, be there. Like Morgana, I don't know if Ellie's spoken to you about that yet, but fucking game changer. If you want to start fast in this, it's like it'll fast track your results 6 months at least. So, and we'll all be there. So if you can, plug in. I don't know if Ellie's going, but there's a few of us going over for it. So just hit us up. But that'll be an epic event. And what I'm going to do over the next 6 weeks is actually run a 6-week series on the 6 skills of network marketing, because I've had a lot of new people get started recently. I think I've had personally 5 or 6 that are keen to build, and let's bring it back to the basics over the next 6 weeks. So let your people know, like if you're getting new people started, especially for the business, that there's going to be this training that's like the basics. I thought there were 7 skills. According to Eric Warre, there's 6 skills according to Jem Patch. It'll basically be like a business basics series that will be recorded, but it's more fun to jump on live. So we're going to start that as of next week. I've just decided to give a bit of structure to these calls. And then the last thing that's just come through to touch on is structure and organization. So a lot of what we all kind of shared was like getting lost or getting overwhelmed or, trying to do too much or whatever. It's like, go back to the basics of scheduling as well. And like, if you've only got 7 hours a week for ISA, still an hour a day, you can still do 333 in that hour a day and sort of leave everything. So it's like scheduling your ISA time, and within that time, eat the frog first. So having your list to work off, because like most people, like I'm talking to, it's like, they don't have their list. And so when they get to their time, it's just, they're spending 15 hours or 20 hours a week on their business, but not getting anything from it. So go back to the basics of having an up-to-date list, having a schedule for your week, which will help everything else in life, and then working off that. And then until we've got that, don't worry about anything else. and go from there. And then we'll start doing some training around the basic skills of getting the ball rolling. Sound good? Bagus sekali. Awesome. I'll unmute everybody so we can all say goodbye. Terima kasih for sharing, everybody.
Thanks, Big Dog Tales.
Thanks, Sally Doll.
And everybody.
No worries. And nice to meet you, Morgana. Epic to have you here.
Yeah, Morgana.
Yeah.
Am I pronouncing that right? Morgana?
Morgana or Morgana, whatever rolls off the tongue easier.
Okay. I like Morgana. Or Morgana. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I'm just getting confused now. Epic to see you guys. Have an epic week. Get active in the groups, and we'll chat to you all soon.
See you, gang.
Yes.
See ya.
Cheers,
Bye,
Dale.
everybody. Best of luck, Roy.
Thanks, guys.